What is up, you guys? Pete DiCarlo here, and today we're going to do a deep dive and take a look at the company Virgin Galactic, or the ticker SPCE. They've had a lot of news recently that they're going to be doing a test flight in the fall in New Mexico. As well, over the summer, they came out and said that they had a big contract with NASA. So I want to take a look at this company, take a look at those two things, as well as their point-to-point travel, and just really what this company does and what it's planning to do. This has been a huge company in the public eye, IPOing around $15, pushing all the way up to $42 at one point. And a lot of viewers asked me, what do I think about this company? Now, I did have a pretty big position in Virgin Galactic, which I ended up selling for a nice profit a couple of weeks ago when it pushed up to 25 bucks. But I am looking to re-enter this company long term, so I want to give my thoughts, my opinions, go over what the company actually does, and see if it's something you guys might want to invest in. Now, before we do that, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. I know hitting the like button, everyone on YouTube says that, but it really is the easiest way to help a small YouTuber, to get these videos out into the eyes of more people, grow our channels, and therefore allow us to make more videos like this. So do me a favor, hit the like button. I'm going to wait. All right, cool. All right, thank you guys. All right, SPCE, or Virgin Galactic. This company is a commercial spaceflight company. They also have a lot of other things that they're doing. We're going to talk about that once we get through this. So I'm going to link this. It's an article on The Verge that came out a couple of months ago. It does a really good job of kind of explaining what the company does, the different aspects of the company. We're going to kind of go off of this today. That's why we have this different style format video. I'll put the link down below if you want to read it when we're done. So Virgin Galactic is a space tourism company and is their ultimate focus. The company has expressed other interests in expanding its capabilities. Virgin Galactic founder Richard Branson, you guys have probably seen this guy everywhere. He owns the Virgin Company as well as tons of other different things. He's talked about eventually developing a point-to-point travel system, which will entail a rocket-powered vehicle taking passengers from one point on the Earth to another point in the Earth. Point-to-point travel has recently been floated around by other companies, notably SpaceX, but the technology is far from its reality. Now, this is a huge aspect of the company, and we're going to get more into this later on, and I think that this is going to eventually be the bread and butter of the company. But as of right now, the space travel, which is what we're going to talk about, has been huge for them. It's not something I think that's going to grow the company really to the magnitude that a lot of people think it might, but they have 608 tickets that went on sale, and they are fully sold out, like fully sold out, which is pretty crazy. They sell them for $250,000 a piece. So if you just do the quick math, 608 tickets, $250,000 a piece is $152 million. That might seem like a lot since those are already sold, but the amount of money that a company like this burns through is insane. So it's really just like a little, dent in the amount of money this company is going to end up burning through, especially in the next 10 years. But it's still a start. It shows that super rich people are very interested in what this space tourism and what this company is going to do. So for the last 2 decades, Virgin Galactic's primary goal has been sending customers to space, to the edge of the Earth and back, to get a quick taste of weightlessness. This company's primary vehicle is the VSS Unity. The space plane deploys from underneath a wing of a giant carrier aircraft in midair. So essentially a huge aircraft goes up to orbit, and then from there underneath the wing, these smaller little aircrafts, I'll put a picture up here, they drop out. That's the one that you're in. You're in orbit for, I think they said, well, let's continue this. It's not a long time, and then you end up floating back down to Earth. Still pretty cool though. So it comes out from under the wing of the airplane. Pilots on board the space line ignite the vehicle's onboard engine to climb to an altitude of 50 miles above the Earth. This is considered to be the boundaries of space. At this height, passengers would experience a few minutes of floating before the plane eventually glides back down to Earth and lands on a runway. So not something for me. Like, I don't have $250,000 to throw around, but if you are a super elite wealthy person, this might be something fun to do, and honestly something that no real, citizen or civilian has ever been able to do, just something astronauts are able to do. So overall, I do see the appeal. It's not something that I would do, and like I said before, this isn't going to make the company rich. It's not going to make them a potential $1 trillion company by doing tourist space flights. It's just not there, in my opinion. Now, another aspect of the company is they just got a NASA contract back in the middle of the summer. So the contract is for them to make Mach level supersonic jets. So right here, you can see Virgin Galactic is also announcing today, this is back in the summer, that it is getting some help from NASA to develop future high Mach vehicles, or a supersonic jet, that can potentially be used for high-speed air travel. Today, the company announced a Space Act agreement with NASA, which will leverage the space agency's research in the field of supersonic air travel. Now, not only is this great that they are partnering from a financial side with NASA, but the other great thing is that there's a lot of research and design and years and years and years of making jets and supersonic vehicles and stuff that, Virgin Galactic can use. When these two not conglomerates, but a government agency and Virgin Galactic can come together, there is a lot of potential technological advancements that can happen on the side of both of them, but mainly on the side of Virgin Galactic, which can eventually help them with point-to-point travel within the future. And that's the next thing I want to talk about, is point-to-point travel. So essentially what they're trying to do, and we've seen people like Elon Musk, he's building those, I think it's the Boring Company. I'm not sure if that's the specific company, but he's trying to build a company where essentially you can get on a train in New York, go underground all the way to somewhere within Los Angeles within 2 hours, which is huge because travel is extremely important. There's a lot that you can still do online, but if you can travel somebody from one side of the earth or one side of the country to the other side in about a quarter of the time that it takes now, that's huge. Like that is a groundbreaking, disrupting company, which is something that Virgin Galactic could potentially be. So they're trying to create these vehicles, and they're also doing it with the help of NASA. A supersonic jet that could potentially hold 50 to 100 people. This could be small at first. That would take you from, let's say, New York to London in an hour and a half. That's crazy. To me, when I look at the future of this company from a monetary standpoint, that is what is going to be the money maker for them. Not tons of people, not millions of people are going to spend $250,000 to go take a trip to space, maybe for a couple of hours. However, if I could, spend, instead of $300 to get on a plane from here to California and have it take me 7 hours, but I could spend $2,500 to $3,000 to get on a plane from New York and go to California within an hour, I would totally do that, especially because the people who are going to pay that is businesses, and that's a huge tax write-off. Businesses are always looking for tax write-offs, and if they can save the company time, they can save the company, time is money, which therefore will save the company money, and they can write off on their taxes. That is huge. That's where I see the bulk of the disruption coming, and where I see this company can really make a ton of their money. So if you want to read that article, you can definitely go check it out. Now, something I want to show right now is going to be just a 3-year chart of Virgin Galactic. We can see back here that just not even over a year, so about 423 days, the stock was trading at $10.40 a share. Now, on this channel, we don't talk a lot about technical analysis. That's more for our second channel called Traders Helping Traders. I'll put that down below. But when you are investing in a company, I do think it's important to at least look at a 3 to 5 year chart of the company so you can get an understanding of psychological support and resistance lines. And in this case, we have, this thing was trading at $10 a little over a year ago. It fell all the way down to $6.90, and then we pushed in just 80 days 500%. This was actually one of the first videos I made on this channel, which is funny, and I'll link it down below. And I said we had a huge bull trap. The stock would probably pull back down to 20 bucks. Since then, we had a bit of a consolidation. We've had, more recent lows of about $14, more recent highs of 27, and we've been making what we call in the trading community a pennant or a symmetrical triangle. Symmetrical triangle shows, and you have to realize this is a weekly chart, so we only get one of these bars a week, and this takes a long time to come to fruition. However, this type of pattern shows indecision within the market, but usually it's a continuation pattern. So this means that if the stock has just been going up slowly, that we should see a big breakout to the upside, which is, continuing this upward movement. So I think that, we do have earnings tomorrow, which who knows what's going to happen, but I do think within the next couple of weeks, we're going to see the stock at 21.50. And then by the end of the year, it should be right around 20 bucks. And then we could potentially see a huge move of like over 100% by the end of next year. This is not something that's going to happen, over the next couple of weeks. This is something that's going to probably happen by the end of next year. I would assume Virgin Galactic, as long as everything goes according to plan, will be trading around $43. Now, of course, technicals don't matter if you're a long-term investor. Overall, the last thing I want to touch about actually is going to be the leaders. So they do have a really good CEO. They do have really good chairman. Richard Branson is somebody who has built many, many businesses. You've seen him all over the place. They also have Chamath Palihapitiya, who is my spirit animal, but he's one of the best investors out there. He also started Facebook with Mark Zuckerberg. So they have a lot of great people around them. The biggest downfall to this company is they're not a company right now. Like they are, but they're more of an idea. To me, they are where Tesla was about 10 years ago when they IPO'd in about 2008, 2009, where it's not a business yet, right? They're nowhere near profitable. They're burning insane amounts of cash. If you're investing in this company, you're investing in the idea of point-to-point travel, and you are investing in these leaders to get and make this idea a reality and eventually a company. So there is insane amounts of risk. I would not invest anything in Virgin Galactic that you're not willing to lose 100% entirely. But overall, I do think that this could be, I don't want to say like another Tesla because I hate that, but I do think this company could be worth $400 or $500 in the next 10 years a share, maybe even more. I see huge upside potential, and for the amount of downside risk that there is, I do think it's worth it. So tell me what you guys think. Hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, guys. It really helps. Now, I want to know what you guys think. I want to know if you think that Virgin Galactic is nowhere near worth investing in, and I want to know if you guys think that you are gonna, maybe add this to your portfolio. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button. Until next time, guys. Peace.